Hey guys, it's your host TBH and welcome to TBH Talks. This is a new talk show I've been meaning to come up with for a while, and now that we've stepped into the new decade, I believe this is where the channel is headed. A talk show with a twist. And yes, a lot of you might be wondering, what's with the name? Well, with the new overhaul, the channel needed rebranding, and that brings us to TBH. For the millennial crowd, TBH stands for to be honest. But in this context, TBH stands for the Black Hoodie. The idea with this talk show is that anyone could be TBH. Anyone could take up this mantle and put out these videos that explore questions that we as humans have faced or will face. Borderline philosophical, yet completely real. If you'd like to see more content like this, leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. I'll be checking your comments and your feedbacks personally. So, in this episode, I'll get you up to speed with how we got here and why do I want to do this. So, let's get started. So, why do I want to do this? Well, for me personally, this question occurs every time I want to do something new. Let's take this channel for example. I started my first YouTube channel in 2010 and I had no idea whatsoever as to how this platform worked. I just knew how to solve a Rubik's Cube and I wanted to share that with my audience. I wanted to tell a story. And I felt like that was my purpose. So I kept at it. I failed and I failed again. I failed at everything I said to do and I was disheartened, to be honest. But if this last decade has taught me anything, it's that life is random at best. And you won't always have control over it. And it most certainly won't always work out ideally. One thing that didn't change though is my purpose. I wanted to tell a story then, and I want to tell a story now. So here I am. I began this channel as Amol's Vlogs, which then became Amol Vlogs, and it's now TBH Talks. I took an education in science. I dropped out of engineering. And now I want to be a filmmaker because that makes sense. As you can tell by these two examples, nothing ever truly stuck by me. And I believe it is the same problem for everyone in life. We begin something and then halfway down the line, a familiar question strikes us. Why do I want to do this? And yes, this question is completely normal. We humans, we're rebels by design. And deep down, no matter how much we love what we do, this question has to cross our mind. Maybe it is the system. Maybe it is the kind of work that we have to go through in order for things to work out. Or maybe we find ourselves in questionable situations and maybe we're just forced into believing that we like what we do. There are a million reasons as to why this question may pop in our heads, but the solution lies within. Everything that we do has a purpose, our purpose. And that just drives us to do what we do. It makes us want to wake up every day, pull through the day so that we can do the same tomorrow. So when you have this question, why do I want to do this? Just remember that it is purposeful. And if you quit now, you'll maybe never feel like it again. Or maybe you will miss out on an opportunity of a lifetime. Believe it or not, even the most tedious of tasks have a purpose. And, most of you might have heard of the butterfly effect. So, whatever tiny bit that you do to fulfill your purpose will eventually somehow multiply and contribute to this vast span of time that we call our life. When we do things relevant to us, we can even end up helping out other people without consciously trying. As Adam Levine quotes in his famous song Lost Stars, who are we? Just a speck of dust within the galaxy. So let's do our parts and let's keep the galaxy from falling apart. And of course, the fear of failure is always going to be lurking around the corner. So fail if need be. Hit rock bottom. But rise again, because then you'll be a completely different person. That's what I did. And I will keep doing until I tell my story. But despite everything, if you choose to ignore your purpose, you'll be left wondering, what is the point of it all? What is the point of life? Which I shall answer in episode 2. So stay tuned for more TBH talks, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.